Is this classic Floridian restaurant bringing Disney Springs' best brunch?
Let's see.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are back at Disney Springs for part 5 of our 6-part series Redine at our top 6 Disney Springs brunch spots to see which we think is the best. The first video was all about Wine Bar George. Our second video focused on the Boathouse. Our third video focused on House of Blues. Our fourth video focused on Raglan Road. And this video is going to focus on Homecomin. Our last one will be Summer House on the Lake. Now, as far as all of the restaurants here go, this is the first one we've experienced that does not have any type of live music or entertainment. However, Art Smith is a celebrity chef, and he's bringing those classic Florida flavors. We're talking chicken and waffles,
Biscuits and gravy, donuts.
Yeah, there's so many good flavorful things here, and I love the aesthetic of Homecomin, right?
Yeah, it's very Floridian. They also have like nice outdoor seating as well with like views of the water.
Right as you walk in, you will see a Florida sunset. Of course, we are in the Sunshine State, and the aesthetic of the restaurant looks like a little almost swamp shack. It's located in the landing section of Disney Springs, which is the consolidation of, I think, the best food. And Art Smith himself is a celebrity chef that is from Florida, hence why it's called Homecomin, because he's coming back home and he's bringing those Florida flavors. That being said, the last time we've eaten here, every time we've eaten here, I've been full for almost 2 days straight.
Yes, it's very filling. Lots of biscuits, lots of very hearty, savory dishes. So definitely choose wisely if you want to be able to like enjoy the rest of your day. Because the first time we ever dined here on vacation before a vlog, we overate and then it just kind of messed up our trip a little bit.
Yeah, cheese and starch, not a lot of fiber. But listen, when you're coming here, you're not looking to eat healthy. You're looking to eat good. And we're about to eat real good today. I think the flavor is going to be brought here. I'm not sure how it's going to compare to the other restaurants because it doesn't have that live entertainment. But maybe it'll just taste so good it could beat the other ones out. I also have always had very good experiences there. This was, like, I think our number 2 restaurant in our top 5 series for dinner. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we see if Chef Art Smith's Disney Springs restaurant is bringing the best brunch. To get to Homecomin, I recommend parking at the Orange Garage. Very easy to get to. And head straight out the Orange Garage and take that bridge to your right. Same bridge we took when we went over to Raglan Road, but you'll see Homecomin literally right up as you go over that bridge and bear right. If you're taking the boat transportation here, you have to head to the landing section of Disney Springs. Probably best to head towards Paddlefish and then walk right across from Paddlefish, past Raglan Road, past Sorimoto, and you will find Homecomin. All right, we have checked in and we have been seated. While you can get a reservation here, they do take walk-ups, and if you get here early, you'll generally be able to get one. It seems they save some walk-up energy for you. As you walk in, you're going to notice some cool Disney-themed plates that are signed for and written for Art Smith right behind there. On the chandeliers, you're going to notice they are potato sacks. Of course, you will see that large mural of the sun here in the Sunshine State. We are seated in a great spot with a beautiful view of the Disney Springs waterway. All right, let's break down this southern brunch for you guys. For starters, we have the Everglazed donuts. This is from Everglazed that you'll be able to see right next to the Orange Garage when you walk into Disney Springs. They have the Church Lady Deviled Eggs, which Sam and I love. The biscuits, they're cheddar cheese drop biscuits. They are so good and so filling. You have the Jasper board, which is a breakfast, I guess, charcuterie board. And the Blueberry Buckle. It's a house-made blueberry coffee cake. We're really looking at this one. Now, for the specialties. We have the Granddaddy plate. Now, this is 3 eggs any style with pecan, bacon, and griddled country ham. We have the Hallelujah Biscuit, standard French toast, a traditional eggs Benedict, the ultimate breakfast sandwich. That sounds so good. First, their chicken and waffles. Then we have the biscuits and gravy plate, notable southern breakfast staple, the short rib hash, veggie skillet, fried egg avocado toast, steak and egg plate. Every place has had a steak and egg so far. This is a country fried steak, though, so it's a little bit different. We do have some sides of Bradley grits, pecan smoked bacon, southern-style cheesy potatoes. We had these last time. Again, so filling. Creamy mashed potatoes, griddled country ham, and seasonal fruit. And for the kiddos, we have French toast, a junior farmer plate. On the opposite side of this, you'll be able to find their cocktails. Now, we won't be having many of these, but I want to scroll down so you can see them because they are very cool looking. I'll point out some notable ones. Obviously, espresso martini, but this peanut brittle is something I've always wanted to try. I just don't usually drink that much, or if I do, not this early. We also have the sweet tea shine. Of course, moonshine, a notable, I mean, U.S. staple, but I guess in Florida too. Now, behind this, you guys probably noticed they do have the full menu open. So if you're not feeling getting some brunch, you can get some standard lunch and dinner items here. And I highly recommend them. They are very good. All right, so the first drink, or only drink, is here. Sam's going to start us off with the peanut brittle. This is like a coffee alcohol drink, but Sam got it without whiskey. Sam, what's on it in this?
So this is a Lavazza iced coffee with praline liqueur and Screwball peanut butter whiskey. I removed the whiskey, but I kept the praline liqueur since it's very low alcohol. And then it's topped with salted cream and crushed candied pecans. So there's no like specialty iced coffees. So I kind of made my own with a little bit of alcohol, but it sounded really good. And it looks really good. I like the color on this looks like it's going to be a good coffee. I like that they use Lavazza because usually you can only get Joffrey's in Disney, so that's delicious.
Do you even taste any of the alcohol in that?
The alcohol is barely detectable because liqueurs have very low alcohol in it. And it's not overly sweet. It's really good. I think it's just as good as like the Gideon's peanut butter cold brew. It's a good drink. I'm happy that I got this. I'm going to give it a 9.
9 is a strong, you know what? You've inspired me to try. Now, usually I wouldn't have, I mean, especially alcohol this early, but I mean, peanut butter. Think of everything that's in it, and I'm a big peanut butter fan. Some would call us the peanut butter couple. So,
Don't give us any more names, please.
I feel like with the whiskey, this would be a dangerous drink. Because that peanut butter whiskey is going to need even a bit more, I feel like, I'm going to say fat, but like peanut butter has like almost a fat flavor. A little cream on top, the way it mixes in with all like the peanut flavors in there. Definitely a little bit of alcohol, but not very strong. I'm going to go with your 9. This is a great drink. The deviled eggs here are legendary. And these are on the appetizer, the brunch appetizer menu. These are the Church Lady deviled eggs.
These are just whole deviled eggs. So that's why they have so much filling on top. Look how much filling. Should I put the whole thing?
I would just go full bite, but I don't know if you're as brave as me. She's a lady.
Those are some of my favorite deviled eggs. There's definitely, I think they might use like a Dijon or some kind of mustard in their egg, in their deviled eggs as well, which when I make egg salad at home, I do that. You get so much filling, and the filling is so smooth and creamy, it's almost like a mousse. And a delicious piece of bacon on top. I will say $14 for 6 is expensive, but they're a hefty deviled egg. I'm gonna give them a 9.
Still 2 9s to start off with. I feel like food-wise, we are starting off very strong. So one thing Homecomin knows how to do, it's comfort food. Was the bacon very crispy?
It wasn't. I feel like in the past it's been candied before, or I'm like imagining that. It's not candied. I might be thinking of a deviled egg at another establishment.
Now, there's a little bit of mustard.
I love that tang. And it also has like some paprika. It gives it that southern flair.
Yeah, no, it's good. But honestly, the weakest part is the bacon. The bacon is like loosey-goosey. You need really crispy bacon. I feel like when we were at Raglan yesterday, Sam, and even I would say House of Blues, bacon was crisp. That being said, if you take the bacon off, I would be like it's like a perfect deviled egg. I want that little mustardy kind of flavor, the smooth, creamy background. Is it paprika they have on top of here? Very good. But the bacon brings it down. You know, that's going to bring it to an 8 because the bacon is part of it. If you take the bacon off, it's a 10 for just a deviled egg. But with the bacon, because it's a little loosey-goosey today, maybe it won't be loosey-goosey for you. For me, it's a loose bacon today. Disappointed, but it's still very good and it's still very strong showing. The brunch entrees have arrived. Sam, you got the ultimate breakfast sandwich. What's on in this?
A perfectly fried egg atop a maple pork sausage patty, crispy bacon, and griddled country ham, topped with melted pimento cheese, tomato bacon jam, and served on toasted sourdough. You also do get to choose a side. I went with the southern style cheesy potatoes, and you do choose how you want the egg cooked. So I did over easy.
I like a little run on our eggs.
Yeah, I do. You like a goo egg. I feel like I can't eat this as a sandwich.
This looks like a fork and knifer to me.
Be an open-faced sandwich for me.
Especially with the type of egg that we chose to go with.
This bacon, now look how good this bacon looks. You want to see all the layers here? Bacon, ham, sausage. This is so thick.
That egg's about to fall off again.
There's no way to... Okay, I tried. All right, I did my best. There's a lot going on here. This thing is a beast. One, there's no way you can eat that as a sandwich. It's so thick. Like the sausage patty alone, look how big it is. There's definitely a spice kick on this, which I wasn't expecting. I know there is some pimento cheese in there, but I wasn't It's spicier than I anticipated it would be. Very tasty. I really like the tomato jam on the sourdough. It has a lot of flavor, but it's not like a manageable sandwich, and it's a little too heavy for me. I still think the Wine Bar George egg sandwich was like the best one that we've had. It was the most balanced, but this is Southern style. That's the thing with all the dishes here. They're always going to be a little over the top. I'm going to give it an 8.
8 is still a strong number. You have to try your side, too. Look at that. They put cornflakes right on top of those.
What they do in the South, it looks so good. Oh my God, it's still so, look how the steam is still coming out. We've been sitting here for a while with these cheese. The skillet must keep them really hot. They're so good. I love how much they've maintained the heat, and I love the addition of the cornflakes. They give such a nice texture and crunch to it. Nice and cheesy. I'll give these an 8 too. I do think I like their mashed potatoes better, but I do enjoy this.
You got a nice cross-section in this, Sam. This bacon looks very crispy. I want to get some of the egg on this so I can kind of taste everything.
It is, that's the thing, there's so much going on that it is hard to kind of get all the flavors at once. Look, you lost some bacon. You thought I was doing a bad job. Look at you.
I think I need like a bigger plate. They only give you 1 egg. I definitely think that needs 2.
It's a very meaty egg sandwich. Well, I guess they call it a breakfast sandwich, not an egg sandwich, so I guess they're giving you all those breakfast components. More meat heavy than you would think.
The bacon is near perfection, but the sausage too. I love that sausage.
There's no way to eat that as a true sandwich, though.
Yeah. You put 2 eggs on that, I'd go a little bit higher. I think it needs more pimento cheese too to like cool it down, because the sausage looks spicy. There's some spice in that sausage. It's good. It's a spicy sausage.
Maybe that's what I was getting as the spice.
I'm gonna go 7. I think it's just too. It needs more egg. It needs more cheese. Yeah, the egg and the fats bring it together. So it needs more of those. I think there's like a 9 or 10 iteration of this, but I just don't think we got it today. Let me try. Also, we're not eating it in its proposed form. Maybe we should have got a sunny side up or like a fried egg, just well done. We'll try the potatoes out. All right, these look good, and I love me a breakfast potato. I love breakfast potatoes at Waffle House. Not much can beat a Waffle House breakfast potato, in my opinion. Do you guys agree? Like putting them with the covers smothered and capped, diced, and chunked. You guys know the sayings. You know what I'm talking about. The potatoes are fire. Texture, because you have the cornflakes on top, adds a nice crispiness to it. Full cheese, little bit of sharpness in the cheese. Potatoes are soft, but firm exterior. Near perfection. That's a 9 for me for the potatoes. The potatoes are fire. Now it is time for the breakfast or brunch entree that I picked. This is the Hallelujah breakfast biscuit. Sam, what's on it in this?
This is an open-faced biscuit topped with Chef Art's famous fried chicken, 2 over-easy eggs, pimento cheese, pecan smoked bacon, and smothered in sawmill gravy. They have amazing chicken here. Chicken is like a must-get here. That's what they're known for.
Yeah, we didn't get the chicken and donuts.
Yeah, no, last time I had chicken and donuts, like, put me over the edge. Like, I could never do that again. It's too much for me.
And those donuts from Everglades are so sweet and so filling. Chicken here is so, like, the breading is so good. So I wanted to get this. This looks like one of their signature things. And it has one of those cheddar biscuits right on the bottom. That awesome looking bacon. So it's kind of like their own take on, they do have biscuits and gravy, but it's like kind of like a biscuits and gravy, but with chicken. For my side, I got the grits, the Bradley's grits. For those that don't know, Homecomin sources its food from a 200-mile central radius all around Florida. Bradley's grits come from a little area that makes the grits in Tallahassee. So I had to try them out. I think I'd smashed down. The chicken seems to be the predominant force on that bite.
Both of these things are literally monsters. I feel like I'm like battling them, trying to get everything on one bite. The biscuit is very crumbly and it's just kind of falling apart. I actually think I like this one more than mine. It's less meaty. That one just had too many types of meat. This obviously has a big piece of chicken, but they have like the best fried chicken. The biscuit is really good. I wish the biscuit stayed more intact. But also, like, who doesn't love a crumbly, good biscuit at the same time? It is hard, though, to kind of, just like with the other one, to get everything in one bite. And I feel like they're meant to be enjoyed together. So those things work so well together. The pimento cheese is so good. I gave that one an 8. I want to give this one an 8, too. I might go to a 7 for that one. I thought the sausage on that one was just like too much. Even though this is a monster, too, the flavors seem more balanced on this one.
It's just I feel like it's more even each thing.
The chicken here is just incredible. Like, you can't go wrong with chicken and biscuit at this restaurant, and I just think very well done.
You got a great cross section on this, Sam. Look at the egg gooing out right in the center.
Also, the gravy is really good. The gravy gives it a lot of moisture.
Yeah, this is decadent. And I feel like that's the type of thing you want from Art Smith is decadent. This is decadent savory. And look at how much cheese is in that biscuit. It's so good. Looks so delicious. All right, let me try it out.
I think I should have went 9. I think I should have went 9. I think I'm gonna go 9.
The fried chicken and the biscuit's so good. Chicken and biscuits is something they have like on the normal menu. They're kind of known for those chicken and biscuit sandwiches.
That's a mega biscuit. Oh my god.
The chicken's so good. I want to just eat the chicken for a second. Look at all it's perfectly crispy on the outside, juicy on the interior.
There's coating stays on their chicken too.
I'm gonna go 10. I think it's. I mean, I can't I'm gonna make this much better. I think everything's even. Everything shines. While the biscuit's dry, you get the moisture from like the pimento cheese that's on top of it. It's cheesy, but I wouldn't say it's too cheesy. It's not salty. It's. I think it's for what it is, like a signature thing to eat here for brunch. I think it's perfect. I think it'd be much better. We did, however, forget something. You forgot to try Bradley's grits.
Well, Bradley is your brother, so I think you could try the Bradley's grits.
For those who haven't seen, we have a video where we went to Long Island. My brother Bradley's in it. And these are his named grits. Different Bradley, but you gotta get them. So these are supposed to be traditional grits. They look a little buttery in the interior.
I remember once I got mashed potatoes, but they accidentally gave me grits, and I was eating it, and I was like, wow, these mashed potatoes taste very gritty. And it was because they were actually grits.
Pretty sure we have that on video. It's in one of our videos. I like cheese a lot in grits, because I think cheese kind of brings the flavor profile of them together, because they can feel almost a bit dry. So the butter kind of brings a bit more moisture in that. Not that grits are ever dry. They should never be dry. But the graininess of them, I feel like you need like some fat to kind of give them a smoothness, if that makes sense to you guys. Very good grits. I would give the grits an 8. I think you can definitely taste that they are a higher caliber grit than most places you can get them from. But for me, the winner is definitely so far this chicken and giant, the Hallelujah chicken and biscuit. So the breakfast dessert has arrived. This is technically on the appetizer menu, but I don't like to start with sweets because I feel like it desensitizes my tongue to the other flavors later in the meal. I decided to get this a little bit after the fact that this is the blueberry buckle. Sam, what's on it in this?
This is house-made blueberry coffee cake, topped with vanilla glaze and garnished with fresh berries and mint. It looks so good, but it does look very sugary. Look how much powdered sugar is on top.
We got 2 breakfast desserts today. Because when in Art Smith's restaurant.
I think, though, the second breakfast dessert is also like a little hack that you can do. We'll talk about that later. This feels so soft. Feels like a pillow.
I feel like you recently found out you like blueberries, right?
Yes. But also, like, I love crumb cake. So I'm down for a crumb cake, even if it has a flavor I don't love.
But it is a flavor you love because you love blueberries.
I love blueberries.
You guys haven't been watching us for too long. Sam continuously said she didn't like blueberries, and I am inching her to try them. And recently she did.
It's really good. It's so soft. I do wish, again, like it was more intact, like it's falling apart. And I wish I had more crumb, like a thick crumb layer. But that's just me being gluttonous, I guess. It is really good. I think it's like a perfect breakfast dessert. I'm gonna go eat.
It's a strong number. So when I eat crumb cake, sometimes I'll do this. I just take the crumb right off the top and be an incredible greedy glutton and steal it from whoever I'm sharing it with. I won't steal it. Usually it's an agreement between the 2 parties that are sharing.
Just eat the crumb cake. It needs more crumb. It is good though. But I would like a thicker, like the crumb to cake ratio should be a little more evened out. Fluffy, it's almost like an angel food cake.
The blueberries are very fresh. I want more drizzle on it too. It needs more moisture. It's a little dry.
Yeah, it's like falling apart and it's little.
Its crumble in the center is good. It's very light and airy, which is great. And the blueberries are very fresh. So I think it's solid, but I don't think it's like the thing to get. The best thing is definitely that Hallelujah chicken and biscuit. I would give this I'm gonna go 7. I want more crumb. It's crumb cake. I want more crumb. So I'm gonna go 7. But I'm very excited for the hack we're about to have. So they have French toast here, but obviously I don't think we, after everything we didn't need a full French toast. So we got the kids French toast. And I mean, just look at how much food we got with this.
The kids' French toast does come with a side of fruit, and it's like a nice variety of fruit. It looks very fresh. And then you get to pick a side. So we got mashed potatoes, $13 for all of this. I feel like that's cheaper than like a quick service breakfast in the parks. And like this looks really, really good.
I also feel like this could just fill me up. I would need some protein, but this could definitely fill a full-grown man up.
The value is here.
Florida kids are built different. Maybe they'll still be hungry after this. I was born in New York, so Dad fed me an almond for breakfast and coleslaw.
I don't think that was like a normal New York experience, though, Jason. So I wouldn't use that comparison.
He gave me more than an almond and coleslaw. He gave me there was some Wheaties in there. All right, she's gonna start with the potatoes.
This is also like a very generous side of potatoes too. Like this is an adult can eat this meal, and you can order the kids' meal as an adult. They don't really like have rules on that. I always love their mashed potatoes. Like they have the skins in them. They're super buttery. They're an excellent mashed potato. I'm gonna go 9.
They can put cheese and bacon on them, but I think we've had enough.
I do, and I was like, I served like third course of food. I don't think we need to be adding cheese and bacon. And that's a delicious French toast. It's nice and soft on the inside, light crisp on the outside. They did put like a lot of powdered sugar on one of them, which is gonna make it like very sweet. But that's why I took this one. You could have the super sugary one. I'm gonna rate this, including price and for everything that you get. I'm giving it a 10. I think that this is one of the best value meals in Disney Springs. Those are 2 generous sized pieces of French toast, a generous heaping of like some of the best mashed potatoes, and look at how much fruit I have.
I want to find the beast of a child who's eating this. I'm gonna have some potatoes first. Reminds me of the potatoes my mom used to make. They're so buttery, very creamy. The potatoes themselves taste very good too. There's like a nice bit of starch in there.
Skins. You're tasting the skins.
That's what it is. That's a great potato. I'm gonna, when we go home sometimes, I'll bring these home, crack 2 eggs, put some yolks in there, have them for dinner. That's a great. I'm gonna go 10 for the potatoes. Like mashed potatoes without cheese or bacon or anything on them, I can imagine doing them much better. So 10 out of 10 from Jay. All right, now for the sweetest dessert. We did some syrup shots before we filmed this, so it's like doubly syrupy right now. It's very soft. It's a good French toast. It's a good value. So I'm going to go 8. I think it's good. I want maybe a little crispy on the outside. But other than that, I think it's...
They're not a gooey French toast. Sometimes French toast, like the center is a little like mushy. It's not like that. It is like on the drier side, but...
I think an overall amazing value. And overall, a great brunch. All right, so that does it for our brunch at Homecomin. First restaurant without live music. And while we are missing that live music, I think it brings a very relaxing and fresh Florida vibe. Right, Sam?
It is, though, lively in there. It's one of the more popular brunches in Disney Springs, so it's definitely going to be crowded when you go, even if you go early. But they do play really great music, and they always have really great service.
Yeah, the service was amazing. I think the best thing that, for me, the Hallelujah chicken and biscuit. I think you can agree, right?
Yes, definitely.
And I think the best sweet was the French toast service, because you got to counter in value. The value of the French toast was amazing. I love the atmosphere in there, being able to see and look out onto the springs of Disney Springs, that pristine turquoise-looking water, as well as like very wide open windows. It's the Sunshine State, so you have a lot of sun in the room, and they have like almost chicken coop type of wire above each of the different lights. It really is just a unique atmosphere, and then the comfort food, man. We're probably going to be full. We probably won't eat for the rest of today, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not. It is also, I think, in my opinion, one of the more cost-effective options, even though the portions are still huge.
Yeah, this is definitely where we got the most food, and I think we feel the most full. And it was priced out around the same as everything else was. Maybe a little bit more, but we also ordered a few more things. Fun time. Always recommend stopping by there. It is the quintessential brunch here at Disney Springs, I would say. So it's going to be, I think, another hard one to beat. I think we've had strong showings, and there's been a 10 at every single restaurant we've gone to.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications. That way you are notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday at 12 p.m. and hit that bell so you're notified when that second video drops later in the week.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
The days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. It does really complement the offerings here at Disney Springs, Homecomin.
It's very Florida. It's
Exactly.
very Disney. I think that most people try to come here on their trips. That's why it's so hard to get a reservation.
Yeah.
Sort of those must-do spots for people.
They do save stuff from walk-ups. We walked up and we walked right in, but we could not find a reservation.
Yeah.
There was no wait for a walk-up, so definitely shoot for a walk-up if you're really itching to try to dine here. And the food's good, comforting.
It's so filling though. Like, don't think you're going to the park after this. Like, is this your hotel day? This is your pool day? This is not your go to the park hop day.
Maybe that Florida kid who's eating that French toast, though. Maybe he can handle it. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1, $9.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, you can check out the join button below and learn about all those different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement, it helps us make more of them, and we feel very privileged and very lucky to be able to make them. And as always,
Keep it going for Frank.